What is up? What is going on, Dave at SVA Card Collectors? This is an at-home edition, so I may make noises just to simulate being inside of a car. Anyway, that's all I got. So, I was happy my Knicks won. I watched very, very little of that. But I'm going to move straight on to something I saw on Twitter today I wasn't too happy about. There is big time sellers, Brent and Becca. I've bought actually the Blaster case from them. And CRT Sports Cards, the interview I had, he models a lot of stuff on what they do, and they have a lot of knowledge in the collecting world. And so he lives in an area, I forget what state it was, that got hit really bad with tornadoes, and most of his town got destroyed. I think his house was okay, but he was not able to get to his house because they had to be evacuated and the whole 9 yards. And so he got behind on his shipping because A, he couldn't even get to the cards, and B, there was a natural disaster. I mean, it was a tornado, people died. And so he calls eBay and tells them the situation right away, is in constant contact with them. They say there's no problems. And now that he's getting dinged with all these, late shipment, stuff, which he probably had hundreds or maybe thousands, because that's how many, cards he has for sale. And they're just saying, oh, well, yeah, no, we told you that, but it's just too bad. It's real crappy. I can't curse. I mean, I can, but I choose not to on here. For eBay to do that, it's a typical move on eBay, not caring about sellers. Typically, if it was from a seller from China, they would fall over to themselves to try to help them out because that's what they're all about. But it seems like for regular sellers that he's been doing this for God knows how many years, and he has like 100% rating. They need to be able to figure out, hey, not everything is a cookie cutter thing. There are circumstances where things change. There's issues, there's problems, it's life, and the fact that they just went, oh, well, yeah, we told you that, but there's nothing we can do. I'm sure they'll blame it on their system. Oh, it can't be configured that way. There is a will, there is a way. Trust me, there's a way for you to change that up. So it's just real crappy on eBay. It's just another thing that makes me really hate the seller experience at times. And it's just getting harder and harder, even to list baseball cards now. It's just so many more steps because they're trying to be like Amazon. Get your stuff together. Create an app like Amazon where you just scan stuff and it just like knows what it is. eBay's not even on par. That's why they're a second-rate company. That's how I truly feel a lot of times. Because of all the customization and everything like that, it's a different beast. It's a different animal. So stop trying to be like Amazon and do right by sellers. I know there's some instances where people say, oh, they do well, everything like that. You don't know what you're talking about. I've heard more bad than good. So it just sucks. I'm glad I don't have too many instances where I need to contact seller support because I would be pretty annoyed. All right, so I'm done talking about that. Today on this podcast, I wanted to talk about RPAs. Now, again, I was listening to Sports Card Investor, and he was talking about, actually, no, this didn't come from him. Sorry, go scratch. Well, it may have come from him, but really, I've been getting more and more. I've been liking more RPAs, relic patch autos. It is just, I don't know, for some reason it's just, I never really cared about them, but now I do like it. I like the jerseys with the 3 different colors and the signature, and just being on a really nice card. So I always thought, man, they're so out of my price range because I always look for the, I don't go for the regular cards. I always go for, 2018 Acuna rookie patch auto to 5, and then it's like $800-900. So I decided to look at other sets, and there's a lot of good stuff out there, beautiful cards that I would love to buy and that are inexpensive. And I'm going to say, for something like that, under $200 to me is what I'm saying is relatively inexpensive. And that's for a higher end, for one of the top rookies, maybe not in to 10, but maybe to 25, to 50, to 99, meaning that's how many they printed. And if you're looking for cards that are like second, third, fourth, fifth year of a guy, you can get them for under 100. You can get them under for 50 for some of these guys. So this is more towards the PC personal collection. If you hear PC a lot, I know some people are just getting back into it. So if they hear a lot PC, that's what it means, personal collection. It's probably something else, probably like, I don't know, penal code or some crap like that. But so that is where my head is for this podcast. This is for a PC. I don't know with regards to buying it for investment and flipping. I'm sure just like anything else, if you buy it and they play well, the price is going to go up. So, but this isn't the point of this podcast. So I was looking through a bunch, and maybe I missed some, but I think I pretty much got everything, and I was quite surprised. Now, I think the three biggest things that you need to figure out is, one, do you care about game worn or player worn? Game worn, obviously, is in a game, they wore the jersey and then they took it off them and they cut it all up. Player worn is they just went into an office, put the jersey on, Top says, hey, you put that on. They take it off right away and they chop it up. Third, I'm already going to third. Those are the two things. So if you care about that stuff, then you may have to not look at some cards. Now, another thing is logos. Do you want to see a logo on the uniform? Does it bother you that much if there's a logo or not a logo? I think the better looking cards are without the logo. I shouldn't say that, but the ones without the logo, they're really nice, and I really like them, and I was really surprised. So there's that, and also price. How much are you willing to pay? Do you want that exclusive, to 5 to 10 rookie card, patch auto? Then you're going to be looking at different cards. It's not like basketball or football. It's really not the cards to go after in baseball, because National Treasures, which is the one that everybody goes for in basketball and football, they don't have the logo. So they look, a lot of people don't like that. And it looks a little silly with their, plain red or plain blue or black or whatever the hell color hat they have. But the cards look really nice. So I'm going to go through a couple, some to stay away from, some I'll tell you which ones I think are good. So let's get started, people. Okay, that's great. That's wonderful times, good times. So I'm going to start off with my favorite one that I found. I have two, but this one's my favorite. Topps Inception. And for under $200, you can get the top rookies. Most of the cards are under 50. They're great looking cards. Last year they were like black. Just look really sharp. The only thing is they are player worn. They're not game worn jerseys. So if that bothers you, then you need to skip that one. But pretty much that's a great set. Great cards to go for. Awesome. Just a great looking set. One to stay away from, I saw Bowman Platinum. They look cheap, and they're typically one color and has a small little patch. They are player worn, but it just looked like garbage. So I'm going to take a drink out of my daughter's. Troll from a couple days ago, because I need to clear my throat. And we're moving right along. So, stay away from Bowman Platinum. I don't like it. I think it looks terrible. Now, National Treasures. Game used. A lot of them are under $200. Some have two colors, but again, this is no logo. However, to me, they're a little plain looking. They're a little too plain. I like the ones that are horizontal. Those are the ones I think look the nicest. I wouldn't buy National Treasures. There's some that do look pretty good, but for the most part, I'm staying away from it. Immaculate, that looks a little bit better. The vertical looks better to me. Again, no logo, and they have small patches. So the ones that I would go to are the 2 to 3 patches, than the one big one. I don't know, but they're all under $200, and most, some you may get a little bit over, but for the most part, that's the price range you're looking at. All right, so National Treasures, Immaculate. If you could go with National Treasures, I would stick with the horizontal look. Immaculate, I would stick with the vertical look. Leaf Trinity, by far, I think anyway, the best looking out of those 3. And it gets a little bit higher, which is surprising. It is like you can get $300-$400 for like the top rookie patches, but these patches look really nice, and for less than $200, the horizontal look is the one that you want. Yes, it doesn't have any logo, but these cards, it seems like they all have, or a lot of them have, 3 different colors. The autograph looks nice, the picture is nice, the card is beautiful. I would go and take a look at Leaf Trinity, and I would buy some. Those are the cards I really do like. Now the next one, Topps Dynasty. The top rookies and the Trout, the high-end cards, they're going to go for $500 to $900. The lower tier stars and the Hall of Famers can be had for like $100. And for an example, there was a Henderson BGS 9.5, and it was to 10, and it was $113. You probably can obviously be able to get it less if it wasn't graded. And that was a really good 3-colored patch. When I mean 3 colors, like for Oakland, it's yellow, green, and white. Sometimes it's just 2 colors, but for the most part, I think each team's logo has 3 colors. So the Topps Dynasty, they can be really expensive, but there are cards that you can get for cheaper, and they are beautiful cards as well. Topps Inception is I like better. But they are player worn, so it's going to be a little bit cheaper. Topps Dynasty, I believe, is all game used, and they're really nice. Topps Triple Thread, most of them are sticker autos. I don't like the way it looks. The jerseys are small patches. The price is too high. They have sayings in them that are stupid. Like one has K is for Kimbrel, and within the K is a Kimbrel, you have the patch in the wording. It just looks stupid. I don't know. I don't like it. I would steer clear of Topps Triple Thread. Tier 1, go for the dual patch and the jumbo patch. That's the way to go. A lot of them have the color of the jerseys. They do have sticker autos, so if you don't like that, they are really, I really do like them. They are mostly under $100, but the top guys, they do go for $400, $500, $600. Top guys meaning Mike Trout and the popular rookie card that year. So last year in 2018, you're talking about Acuna, Soto, Gleyber Torres. If you're talking about this year, you could be talking about Vladimir Guerrero, maybe not Eloy Jimenez, but Fernando Tatis Jr., Pete Alonso. Those guys are going to be up as well. So just Tier 1 is another good one. The sticker though, they have, I don't know, they do have some on card, but I think those are the ones that are a little bit more expensive. The sticker is the only thing that throws me off on Tier 1. That's the only thing that's disappointing. Last but not least, Definitive, also really nice looking autos. They have 3 color patches with the autos. They had one, and I can't read my writing, I think it's to 30, and it was a George Springer, but it wasn't his rookie card, but it's a 3-color patch with an auto that was $50, just to give you an idea of the pricing of it, which is, I think, pretty good. Some people go, oh, that's still too much. Look, it's a much more expensive collecting experience than when we were kids. I don't think spending $100 is extravagant spending. I think if you go into 200, 300, 400, then we're getting into a lot of money. But you're talking about a game-worn jersey, you're getting the autograph, and you're getting the, well, it's numbered to 25.50 or whatever. So you're getting the scarcity. You're getting all three things. So you're going to be paying a premium price. Okay, there's someone at the door, so I got to get out of here. SVAcardcollectors.com, and also download the Flick Chat app. Talk to you later. Bye.